class contest is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. Once again, introducing your fighters first. In the blue corner, make some noise for Logan Tibbles. And the corner sound across the page. In the red corner, let's hear it for Umar Bahadur.
All right, clapping us in here, ready to get this amateur contest underway.
Yeah, and as expected, a really big pop for Umar Bahadur. The name was announced, so.
Trading the leg kicks to start, nice work. Lead hand, following with a straight right there as well, crowding the space. In hostile territory,
nice
but wasting
shot.
no time, coming forward aggressively. Oh, nice level
really
change.
Well timed for the kick. Can he hold him? Can he keep the position? Great defense from Logan Tibbles to get back to his feet.
Whoa. Trying desperately there to get back to his feet as Tibbles, but
really relentless wrestling from Bahadur here, just chaining it.
got those hands locked.
Yeah, brings him for a ride again, and that one he might stick for a little bit longer. But he, you know, Logan Tibbles doing a really good job to not settle for the position, not you know, treating it like the floor is lava, bouncing straight back off his feet.
100%. That's what you need to do. As soon as you hit that mat, you've got to get moving, and this guy has that down. Tibbles being very active, even now. Stuffing the head, trying to pull the legs out. This is a high work rate for both guys. Hard to know who's working harder. It really depends on the position. But both having to move and now trying to attack this guillotine while this body lock is on. He's going to have to give up that body lock if those hands get locked here, which is an interesting spot.
He's only got one in at the moment. Now he's got two in.
He's not really going to finish that by lacing the leg with the double underhooks in position still.
Yeah, his head's going to pop out here and he's going to have to keep this position.
Frantic pace so far.
Yeah, and this time he's got him away from the fence, so he might be able to, Bahadur might be able to keep him on the ground and put some damage on.
Yeah, squirming from the bottom now. It's Tibbles trying to make something happen for him. Lifting those hits up, bridging, trying to create some space. There is a little bit of space right there, but the lacing out the legs as well, which is going to stop the posture up.
Yeah, Bahadur doing the right thing here, not giving him, using his head as an extra limb to force Logan Tibbles back down as well.
Yeah, the head is really far down over the belly button there, and the further down the head, the less control you typically have over the upper body. Trying to snake his way further up. There you go, head's in a much better position now. Almost thought about getting that half guard pass in there, but he wasn't able to. Still working hard diligently for this at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Oh, rolling through on that knee bar, but
really nice reversal.
Trying to wrench it out, but he's not going to be able to here. And rolling through, still attacking that leg, trying to turn it into a straight ankle lock right now.
He's not got that though, from what I can see.
He needs to be able to twist, it needs to be further down.
Yeah.
This is almost like a straight knee bar, just trying to apply a maximum amount of leverage as possible, but it's not.
It looks like it's uncomfortable, but it doesn't look like he'll tap to
I don't know if he's got enough strength to create enough leverage to put enough pressure on there from that position like that as well. But credit to him for having it in his arsenal and going for it as well.
Yeah, and in the judges' eyes, that might be looking good for Umar Bahadur. But, you know, Logan Tibbles had some great moments in there, nice reversal too. So I'll probably give that first round to Bahadur just with that early chain wrestling and, you know, the big takedowns that he did get, but.
Oh, okay. No, you're right. Tibbles was on the back foot early. Bahadur got those double legs secured, kept the hands locked, kept the pressure up. He did keep getting back up, though. Really, it's going to turn into a cardio battle.
And we can't forget those submission attempts that were getting close for Tibbles. If he just got those hands locked together, he would have been able to threaten something more dangerous. But, you know, good first round. Every first round that we've seen from these first three fights have been really exciting. So.
You can see Tibbles Dairy Products on the back there. A little bit of an advertisement for the business, perhaps.
Logan Tibbles looking very stoic here in between rounds. Whereas Umar Bahadur looks ready to go, really amped up.
Ooh, long straight right, out of range, and the pressure still coming out despite that round from Tibbles.
Really well-timed takedown there.
Oh,
Tibbles they go with some aggressive punches, but not enough to stop the takedown.
Yeah, and it's kind of a similar thing in the first round. He was in a vulnerable position with the double underhook secured, and he was attacking or looking to do something else when really
He should have been focusing on the hands.
yeah, that body lock is probably going to end in that takedown, and it's just happened once again here for Bahadur. Framing on the face with the forearm, that's nasty, that, look at that.
Yeah, really nice.
Oh,
Speaking of
no elbows at this level, but you can do that. Oh, look at him.
Yeah,
Putting it right in his
jaw,
face.
yeah.
Referee's fine with that. Overhead, he don't mind.
I'd like to see Bahadur try and get a few shots in when he can, when there's a little bit of space.
Trying to pass now, looks like.
There we go.
There's a shot. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely at this level as well that, you know, you have to get damage in. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes these amateurs, they get position and they can't do the damage. What a triangle! That's gone up
wow.
there. That was beautifully set up. Is he going to tap to it? Can't see. The angle's not exactly perfect right now.
Really trying to crank it down.
Needs to get that arm across the neck and then pull on the back of the head. Doesn't really have that much tight. It might be because the cage is stopping him. If he can get off to an angle a little bit himself, off to the side.
Just swivel off to either the left or the right of the Tibbles.
Oh, he's hooking the leg now, though. If he can roll him, that'll be even better. I'm loving this triangle attempt, though. Really great job. He can even turn this into a straight armbar from this position if he's got the leverage.
Yeah, the Sinclair MMA fighter's in a really good position with this.
Oh, putting it on the head. See, that arm isn't really in the right position. Needs to be across the neck. Securing that, cinching that up. And see how the left elbow's almost out now?
Yeah.
That elbow needs to be a little
trying
deeper.
to pull it out.
That elbow was a little deeper. Now he's pulling it across the neck. But you see how now the triangle's not even locked up properly. It's not really creating enough pressure. The knees on the back of the head. This might still be enough, but I doubt it. And there we go, he breaks out.
Well done from Bahadur to survive that. Stayed calm, did the right thing. Tibbles, though, he's unfortunate, but maybe we'll get another opportunity.
This heavy side control now. Let's see who's more tired from a sequence like that as well. Both guys having to work hard through it.
Bahadur definitely might need to land a few more shots if he wants to sort of take back this round. As just keeping the control might not be enough. When that, that submission attempt did look like it had some close moments.
Coming up to surely the halfway point in the round now as well. So
I thought he was going to step over for an arm bomb, I think.
Yeah, there's not really any space though.
Yeah.
And stands him up. All right. No problemo whatsoever. It's probably about a minute and a half left in the round. We don't know. Back to it on the feet though. And there we go.
Really good round though. Really exciting once again. Tibbles definitely had a much better round, I would say, especially with that attempt. Definitely gained him some confidence, I'm sure. Bahadur definitely looked like that took a lot out of him in that round, but
yeah, the grappling will do that. And we were in that position earlier on where one guy's defending, one guy's getting the takedowns, and asked the question, who is working harder? We don't really know. They're both having to work very hard in those positions. So.
It seems like Rob Friedman's really giving Bahadur some intense sort of advice about how he can not put himself in that situation again whilst continuing the game plan that I'm sure they wanted to implement and was working in that first round. So let's see if he can make the adjustments. But for Tibbles, he needs to really build on what he's done so far. And I would say, off the eye test, the conditioning for Tibbles looks a little bit better than
hands
Bahadur.
on the knees is not a good look.
Tibbles, whilst he's had his hands low a lot of the time, he's not breathing as heavy, and he still looks very.
That's what we talked about when he's defending those takedowns, and Bahadur's trying to get them. It's a question of who is burning more gas. We're about to find out really as they go into the final round here.
Yeah, very easily could be 1-1 going into this final round. So really excited to see what these guys can do.
Front kick.
Really aggressive front kick attempt.
I like the relaxed nature of the style of Tibbles.
Yeah.
He's a Muay Thai fighter, you can tell the way he moves forward. Weight kind of on the back leg a little bit because he's wary of those front kicks or the leg kicks coming out. But really, it's been the shot every single time. He just needs to adapt, and he's doing that right now. He's going to end up in full guard once again, though. Good job finishing that takedown.
There's one thing you can't fault is the timing of the takedown attempts from Bahadur. Every time they've been really pinpoint timing.
Penetration's been good as well. Gets deep, gets the hands locked. It's not just like we saw earlier on in the first fight of the night, leaning down for the takedown. It's like, no, you got a level change and then push forward and drive deep, and that's what he's doing.
No laziness in it. He's going 100% when he goes for it, and it's working.
Well, I feel like he needs to get them, doesn't he? Because top position is his only route to victory, it would seem, in this fight. when things are on the feet. There's a lot of weapons coming out from Tibbles.
And I can see the CPA corner getting a little bit worried that he might get caught in one of those submissions of his back again every time he postures up. So,
well, if he's not doing that much ground and pound, which he is now,
yeah.
But when he does that, that triangle's coming up and that leg's going over the head.
He's got to be really wary of it.
That right leg needs to go over the shoulder if he wants to set that up. It's been good top control, though, from Umar. Like, he's based well. The hips are heavy. He's doing, look how high his head is. It's right next to Tibbles'. And the refs can stand him up. Why not?
Yeah, but it's just not quite enough ground and pound for Paul Grosney to want to keep down the ground, which is completely fair enough.
Again with the shot.
Oh, a bit of a lazy takedown. He's punished for it by Tibbles.
He's forcing him to strike now, and all these kicks are coming out. The cardio's failed. Oh, that was close. It landed on the shoulder, I think, though.
He went for a takedown just as he went to throw a kick. So
knees to the head is not allowed at this level. So he has to be careful.
Got to watch his neck here as well.
Oh, the strength off the knees, though, from Bahadur. That was impressive.
Really good core strength from Bahadur to maintain that and continue the takedown. And I would say, I think he's got 3 or 4 takedowns again, which is really impressive with the shorter rounds as an amateur.
Yeah, I think you would score this round in favour of that now at this point. Even though there's been some activity from Tibbles, I feel like it's been pretty consistent, the control, but maybe a little more damage from Bahadur. It really depends on what the judges are looking at.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sliding towards the fence now. I mean, this is a great spot, the best spot Tibbles has been in on the ground, in full mount.
He's not had many opportunities to be in top position.
Sorry to interrupt there. He's not staying tight enough with the hips there. That's why that right leg was able to come through and regain half guard. But doesn't matter. We're going to go the distance. So there we go.
Good fight. Yeah, really good fight. I don't think this decision is as obvious as the previous fight. No. But the CPA fighter feels confident in Umar Bahadur in that the resting and the control time done enough. But definitely can't count out Tibbles, especially with some of those submission attempts he had. But yeah, really good fight. Both guys definitely had some good moments and showed some of the best parts of their game. You know, from Tibbles, we really saw that conditioning and that submission threat. And then from Bahadur, we really saw that offensive wrestling and the feinting, just like we did with Emil as well.
Yeah, he's definitely knackered after that one, both guys are, but well done fighting through all the way. And it will be an interesting one to score. I think they probably will favour the control and the takedowns from Bahadur, but fair play to Tibbles, man. He did a good job fighting and defending every takedown, even if it didn't end up his way, but he made it a fight. Now let's go get the official decision inside the cage with the judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, one fighter. From the 3 round, 4 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for decision. All 3 judges see the same in favour of the winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Logan Tibbles.
It was a little bit up in the air. We were kind of discussing it, and Tibbles, even when he was getting taken down, was active, threatening finishes with submissions and throwing ground and pounds. If you look at who tried to finish that fight,